They'll throw on first down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's third down. So now an early third and 10 here on their opening drive. Jackson from the shotgun. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Dancing to his left. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Jackson on first down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, but it'll be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
The 31-yard line.
Jackson on third and long. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Derek Wolfe there on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They go play action with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. 23 yards on the play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And the return will start well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 17, Jackson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. We're scoreless after one.
With no score.
Second rounder, it's J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flushed out right. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Back to Brown, this time complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards, a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught once again by Brown. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. The Falcons grab it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And all the way up to the 49. A big run there by Gurley. 44 yards on the ground. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Gurley. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a design run for Ridley. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On 4th down, the Falcons send out Sterling Hoffrichter to punt. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Carry for Baltimore. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass down.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 88 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
From the gun, Jackson, it's caught. And it's 8-0. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of
the Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Yard to go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Able to push his way through. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Forced out to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpired. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
22-yard line.
Here's Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a gain of 9. 1st down, Baltimore.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you shut down a few men in the box there.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson finally taken in there by Miles Boykin. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pads?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just get moving, get...
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it up. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tyler Davison able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, Jackson's going to throw him. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He may try to run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And so get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Being chased out left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 75 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And this is up and good to make it a 21-15 game.
Makes the score, Ravens.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Snead's got it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Got a man. It's Brown.
Oh, it don't matter.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up.